Where's the bike? Didn't I favorite it? I did not favorite it. That's a surprise. The bike that sounds like it has Bob Ross music. Right, we haven't helped the Grinch Bunny yet. I'm sure we will. This fucking music. I like this music, but I really can't unhear the Bob Ross intro. Okay, so let's see. What can we do first? Let me check in with my little bots here, first of all. Let's get our usual supplies from them. Alright, collect all the stuffs. Actually, that's okay. You know what? Let's start with the bunnies today. That might be fun. In order to do that, I need to switch to my crafter. Where is it? I think I was doing Weaver? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's go see how those bunnies are doing. I'm not sure how many. So we've already gone up a couple friendship levels. So I don't know how many more are left before we essentially max out. Let's see here. Respected. So the last time we maxed out the Omicrons and the Arcasadora, the elephant guys, it's level 8. So we still got a little ways to go. But that means there's more fun story content to experience. Oh wait, you can't see that because my head's in the way. So yeah, level 5 we're at right now. And we're about to hit level 6. Bob Ross is the goat. He came to your grade school? That's awesome. I remember him painting for the whole class. That is amazing. I am jealous. That's fantastic. Oh, wait, this is the wrong one. That's really cool. What kind of, do you remember what he painted? I mean, I know he kind of painted the same sort of stuff, but like the general landscape that he picked for that particular tutorial? I could probably turn the music up a little bit. There we go. I don't know how we got him. I grew up in a small town in Oregon. Well, maybe, I don't know actually where he was born. What if he was born in Oregon? That would make sense. If that was like, if that was maybe his hometown somewhere near there. Or maybe he was on, I don't know if he went on tour. That might be not accurate. Oh, he's from Florida. Oh, well, that's quite the distance then. Maybe he was just visiting. Let's see. Let's make sure my little voice changer thing is working for this. He painted the landscape from just down the road. Oh, that's really cool. So did he like gift the painting to the class or the school afterwards? Or did he actually like, were you guys painting with him in real time? Because that's also really cool. Like everybody trying to do the same painting that he's doing. Okay, that's all good. Let's see. Is the music good or is it a little low? Because I could turn it up as well if it's not super high. Actually, it's only 39. That seems a little low. 60? 50? 51. Not sure, it was 40 years ago. 40, wow. I always forget, like, when I was a kid, he had been doing the show for like a while. All right, let's see how Mr. Bunny's doing, Mr. Dreaming Way. Give or take the year. Well, that was like when he was at the height of popularity, probably, right? Because that would put it at like early 80s. Wait, Am I calculating that right? I've lost all sense of years. I'm so old now that it's like, how long was 40 years ago? Was it that long? Yeah, it's about right. All right. 40 years ago today, Sergeant Pepper taught band to play. No, that's even, well, isn't that even older? That album? Or wait, was that an album or was that a single song? I'm not super knowledgeable about Beatles, actually. Now that I'm admitting it out loud. 50, so yeah. Ah, okay. I love that Bob Ross started painting while he was a drill sergeant in the Air Force and loved landscapes because it relieved the stress of being mean to people all day. I'm glad he found that kind of outlet. And it's such a creative one. All right. Close this window and we will start. Teamwork makes the dream work. Dreamingway is concerned with the fate of one Loporrit in particular. That Grinch one, I think.
Gaddis, you recall the curious character who we've seen, for lack of a better term, lurking about Hopper's Hole, don't you? Well, I hear that they also spend a great deal of time lurking about the Watcher's Palace. A regular lurking way, that one. In any case, it seems that the Dreaming Workshop isn't meeting their needs. I should like to ask them how we could be more helpful. Would you join me? Perfect. I've already checked all our nooks and crannies, so with any luck, they'll be lurking in the Watcher's Palace as we speak.
Hey, Crinkers. Welcome. You're in Bunnyland today. Actually, wait, am I going to talk to the Watcher? I hope I have that. That's what I picked the creepy voice for, Joe. So maybe I'll use that voice. All right. Let's go visit the Watcher. Oh, is he upstairs? Wait, where the fuck are they? They're not here at all. Lurking. So maybe that bunny is called Lurking Way. Is this gonna be a cutscene? Yep.
Perhaps they grew tired of the view and decided to take their lurking elsewhere. Oh, it's them! Quickly, before they slip away!
Yeah, there's the Grinch bunny. Nice Batman. Well, it does look kind of like a Batmobile. That's the car from Final Fantasy 15. There was a crossover event, and you creep duck. It's supposed to be a cute voice. That's what the voice mod is supposed to do. I've never seen this game or played the series. Oh, so you never played any Final Fantasy? So even like the most popular one, arguably 7. You haven't played 7? Oh, there's a much creepier voice. Hold on a sec. It's
What do you think of this voice? Is this doing anything for you? Mm-hmm.
Nope. 10 is very good. Gack. I have this other one. This is when I am a robot. Or there's a robot character that I read.
But most of the time, since we're doing Loporrits, these little bunnies, I pick this one.
6 is fun. 6 is amazing. 6 is really good. I don't know why they do. So 6 deserves the 7 remake treatment, I think. It's arguably as good as 7 in a different way, right? Yeah, it's a little Megatron-y. Dreaming Way, there's just something about bunny folk and sunglasses. Oh, Elijah. That's the bunny from Bozja, right? She's got like she might be one of the few like actually super dark skin bunnies in this game. Most of the other ones are like pretty not tan at all. Like they're pretty pale. So I was kind of surprised like somebody actually designed her that way. I mean, pleasantly surprised, but you know. Oh.
Hail, my good way. If I'm not mistaken, you've come to enjoy the offerings of our dreaming workshop a number of times, have you not? Enjoy. Hardly. Oh, I suppose watching you pointlessly exert yourselves has been entertaining enough. That's, good. But I was hoping we might assist you in finding a dream of your own. And what is it you expect me to dream of? Fanciful machines? Colorful cuisines? I think not. Without the people of Aetheris to delight in them, such pursuits are meaningless, one and all. I cannot say I agree. No matter. Your exertions have their place in supporting my petition to Living Way. When she authorizes my hibernation, I shall dream sweet dreams at last.
So this rabbit would rather be put in like cold storage rather than do something for fun. That is it's a little extreme. Except you start as a cool dark character and then the game goes to the bwahaha, now you're a paladin. Oh, you mean for no, are you thinking of 4? Because isn't 4 where you are like, what's his face? Cecil, right? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah. Which is ironic because a lot of this game's expansion, Endwalker, is based off of 4. Like going to the moon, and then the main, like the character class for this expansion is Paladin and stuff. We actually just kicked Golbez's ass a couple weeks ago. So there's a ton of 4 references in this latest content. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who are we to disagree? Oh, if they had kind of referenced that some more, that would have been pretty funny, actually. In a stew, because he has a creepy voice.
So their dream is to sleep? That's a lot of nonsense, if I do say so myself. You can hardly follow your dreams when you're asleep. Perhaps Living Way will understand better than I do. It sounds like our ashen-furred friend has spoken of this matter to her before.
You just gotta cheer this bunny up. Alright, what is it back? Oh, okay. Go back here. I almost kind of wish that Square didn't spend so much energy on just 7 related stuff. I get that 7 is popular. I love 7. But rather than making all this 7 spin-off stuff like they were also doing just a couple years ago as well, you could spread that out to the other games. You don't have to have remakes of Crisis Core and, you know, all this other shit. Like, you could maybe start remaking, I don't know, Chrono Trigger? That would be fucking cool. I always feel like Chrono Trigger got the short end of the stick. It's such a fucking good game, and it just never got touched again. It's a travesty.
Why is it so difficult to find anyone today? Living Way! There you are, Living Way. Might we have a word? So soon? I thought your project was proceeding apace. Overall, yes, but we're struggling with one way in particular. Are you familiar with an ashen-furred Loporrit? Red eyes, mysterious, absolutely adorable until they open their mouth. Oh, yes. I was aware they'd paid a visit to Hopper's Hold, but I wasn't aware that you were aware. Perhaps you may yet succeed where I have not. You are aware, Gaddis, that the Loporrits are created to prepare the moon for man's arrival, and that these preparations required substantial time and effort. All bent towards our common goal in their own way, but some Loporrits went above and beyond. One in particular. The very same. This most passionate of ways took the name Counseling Way.
Oh God, Joe, there's an actual therapy one? Oh my God, there's literally a therapy buddy.
Their role was to lend a listening ear and provide advice to the people of Atheris. Something we anticipated would be sorely needed, given the abrupt displacement you're all to face. More than any other, they sought to understand your people. They studied, they practiced, and they looked forward to the day when they would finally meet you. As you can imagine, the change of plans came as a terrible shock. They became uninterested in their former pursuits and are adamant that naught of worth remains for them to do. I was unable to persuade them otherwise, and after some time, they disappeared from the burrow altogether. It was shortly thereafter that other Loporrits began sighting an ashen-furred way, a wandering Merlamentorum. Oh dear.
It's my emotional support Loporrit. Well, that's the one that's the most fucked up. I hope Managing Way is seeing the therapist. Yeah. Well, they're not doing... I guess they're not a manager, or I mean a therapy bunny for the bunnies. They're just a bunny therapist for the humans? Or not humans, mankind? Whatever. I'm getting confused. The problem with updating Chrono Trigger is that essentially... It is perfect. Yes, you're correct. There are a billion things for a remake to upgrade in 7, but CT is an absolute base unit. Well, that's the thing. Just improve the graphics. Keep everything else intact. You get like a Game of the Year for sure. I meant to ask, do you have an Instagram? Oh, no, I don't. I do have a Tumblr. It is very old because I don't really use it very much anymore. But if you would like to check it out, let me see if I could provide the link. Like, if you're interested in Dragon Age stuff, you probably have to just use the little search box because it's probably all from like 2015 or whenever the game came out, because that was when I was drawing all that stuff. Let's see here. That is my Tumblr. Hey Gamer Red, welcome. We are in Bunnyland currently. Enjoy your stay. Oops. Tumblr's still active. Yes, it's still active. You know what's funny? After the great, porn purge of, wait, when was that? Was it 2020 that they did that? People have been slowly coming back to Tumblr. So. The 22nd needs to come faster. Is it 22nd 16? Because I am going to play the shit out of Final Fantasy 16. I cannot wait. I think what I'm going to do is everybody and their mom is going to be playing it as soon as it comes out. And I currently have a backlog of Dragon Age stuff that I'm trying to get finished with my second run of Inquisition. So that week of 4th of July, I think I'm going to do something crazy. And I think I'm going to stream every day that week. And it's going to be 16. And it's going to be amazing. So please look forward to it. I only spent $350 and what? Oh, did you get the collector's edition? Does it have a statue or something? I haven't even looked into that. Interested in Dragon Age stuff? I'm obsessed with. Well, yeah, then definitely use some of those keywords if you're looking at my Tumblr. Improve the graphics of Chrono Trigger? Is that well, yeah, of course you could improve it. Now, I would hope they wouldn't lose the Akira Toriyama style in the process, because I think that was something that lent itself very well to the original Chrono Trigger. But other than that, just upgrade everything. 7 got a chef's kiss kind of upgrade. It looks so fucking good. Just do that with Chrono Trigger and it'll be happy forever. I guess it comes with a statue, special case, and more. I'll have to look that up. I was just gonna get the regular game. But Yeah, I'll have to see what's available. I have so many statues at home. I've been a lot more choosy lately because one can have too many nerdy statues at a certain point. Statues Phoenix and Ifrit fighting. Oh, that does sound really cool. Now you're making me think. I might want to get that. Fuck. If it's still even available, then it might not even be available anymore. I've never been on Tumblr, Instagram, or any of those. The only ones I use is Facebook, and a few years ago, TikTok. I'm such a fossil. I barely use Facebook now. Like, older family members still use it kind of regularly, so I'll check in like once a week, but I don't really post, and I don't really do other stuff. I've lost touch with that kind of, that particular social media. I had an Instagram until they randomly, like, disabled my account. When I looked up, what happened, it seems like a lot of other people got randomly disabled too. And what sucks is I went through their process of trying to unlock my account, and then it just permanently disabled my Instagram. So I'm like, well, fuck you too. I guess I'm not using Instagram anymore. I had like maybe a total of like 10 images on there, most of which were either food or stuff that I bought, and then one picture of me. So I didn't break any terms of service. It was just one of those things where, since everything they have is fucking automated, I'm pretty sure I got caught in some random disabling event along with like at least 1,000 other people. And none of us can get our accounts back, which is really shitty. I only look at Facebook when I get messages from family. Yeah, that's me exactly. I just kind of don't want to give Facebook any more data, honestly. Anytime I'm there or whatever I look up, I know it's just trying to take as much information as it can, and it really rubs me the wrong way. Oh shit, did I read that line?
Even I didn't recognize them at first. I wondered whence this new way had sprung. Then I watched them stand out there, gazing at the sky, at Atheris, and I realized it was the grief that had changed them, a loss too heavy to bear. It came as no surprise when they asked to be put back into hibernation. Yet I cannot allow it. Even with the final days averted, there must be a place for us in this world. I know there is. We need only reach out our paws. I said as much, but it's as if they cannot hear me, and no matter how many times I refuse them, they return with their petition for eternal sleep. It would be a tragedy to lose a Loporrit with so much love in their heart. We must find a way to help them, to give them a new dream. Not that I know what that would be. Thank you for telling us of this living way. We should ask the others for help. This matter is of dire import. I shall see you in Hopper's Hold soon, then. A moment, Gaddis. If anyone can save Counseling Way, it's you lot. And they can be saved. I must believe that. So please, do everything in your power. On behalf of Loporrit kind, I beseech you.
You can count on me. Besides the game, I get a premium statue Phoenix versus Ifrit metal icon pin collection. Ooh. Special Clive Rossfield steelbook. Steelbooks, like, if you don't have a physical disc, what is the point of a steelbook? The last couple of games I've gotten, it's like a fake disc, and then you just download it. It makes me so mad. There's like no physical discs anymore. Oh, is it? Okay. Wow. So like the first time in a while, an actual disc. World map of Velastia, bonus weapon, blood sword, art book, and soundtrack. That does sound like kind of a lot of stuff. Clive. Yeah, what a name. I mean, they're all British voices, right? So I guess that kind of that's kind of appropriate. The last steelbook I got was 12. I think I actually have the 12 steelbook somewhere. I have that game twice, and yet I've never played more than like 10 hours of it. I bought it once, and then I kind of played it a little, and then somebody gifted me, like, I think the steelbook one, and then I didn't even play that version. So bad. You never fit. I think it has a gorgeous look to it, one that actually has aged very well. The problem I have with it, though, is it came out at a time when I was playing 11, and it basically felt like a weird offline 11. And at that time, I was like, well, I'm just going to play 11 then. Why am I playing 12? What the fuck? And then I just couldn't get into it. Did I give you... It's either you or somebody else got it for me. I can't remember. All I got was Steelbook Case, Prey, and 12. Prey? Like the original Prey? Or you mean like the newer Prey? It's Extra Departure, the new one. I feel like they just put the name Prey on the newer game. Like, it's not really related, right? Original? Okay. Oh.
There you are. Come, we must bring Managing Way into our confidence.
16 is the main reason I can't afford my sub for the month. Well, fortunately, I really appreciate the fact that at many different points, Yoshi P has said that, you know, they want to respect players' time. So 14, in both a double-edged sword kind of way, can be put down pretty much whenever you want. I mean, for some people, it's kind of shitty because then you don't feel compelled sometimes to play, which makes you think like, why am I playing? But it's really nice to play in like bursts. Like if you're not streaming it, for example, it's like whenever a patch comes out, cool, I could play the patch a little bit and then just like do something else. Or if you really wanted to, you could wait like a patch or two and then like just do a bunch all at once. Like, so you not having to sub for a month is like still very in line with kind of what their expectations would be for the average like player, which is great.
So what do we do? This counseling way has visited the workshop several times, correct? Yet we have seen no measurable results thus far. And they are not the only Loporrit to have been dissatisfied with our offerings. Though a significant portion have gravitated to the dreams on display, many remain uninterested. We must try a different tack, one that targets this demographic specifically. I see. But what could a Loporrit who doesn't fancy music or mechanics or mealtime possibly enjoy? We might look to what else they have in common. Assuming my mental register is correct, and it usually is, the remaining Wayward Ways had roles that would have involved direct contact with the people of Atheris. In addition to consulting roles like counseling ways, there were those specializing in guiding the people around our facilities, interpreting, and other aspects of hospitality.
So all the workforce people, or I mean not people, all the workforce Loporrits are the ones that are like, fuck all this stuff. I'm not interested in parties and cakes and giant machines that you're selling like cars. Like, I don't want any of this. I want something substantial. I started pre-RR days. Oh, so you're one of the... Do you have the Meteor Survivor tattoo on your character? Are you like a 1.0 player? I feel so shitty that like I did the beta for 1.0 and I could have started playing it, but I was so turned off by the beta that I didn't subscribe. In retrospect, I could have been playing it that whole time and gotten all the perks from 1.0, but I didn't stick with it because who honestly knew at the time that they were going to drop Dalamud on the planet and make a 2.0, right? I didn't know. I didn't know this game was going to get fixed. I assumed like, well, there goes that game, and I just went on to other stuff. It doesn't show up good on my race, so I didn't use it. It's almost hidden on the Hrothgar. Okay, does it get covered up by fur? That's kind of an unusual problem to have. So would it appear on all of your characters for your account or just your original character? Because that's kind of interesting. The bunny voice is starting to grow on me. See, that's all part of the plan. I equip it almost like an accessory. Oh, that's interesting. Has a special unique slot? What the fuck? Man, I wish I had that. Very fancy. And then you also get your own chocobo too, right? Like there's a special like 1.0 chocobo or something. Well, that's the only ones. The other voices on voice mod are like really fucking weird. So the cute voice, which is what this one is called, is probably the closest I'm gonna get to like a Loporrit.
Oh, that means all of them would have been especially disappointed to find out that our guests weren't coming. They could hardly carry out their work alone. Alone! What if we didn't wait for them to take interest in a new dream all by themselves? If we bring everyone together to work toward a common goal, it may remind them what it's like to have a purpose again. Teamwork is key, to be sure, but what sort of project could we give them? Do you have any ideas, Gaddis?
Not singing. Please, no singing. Never underestimate the value of art. I don't want them to do they have that weird 8-bit tune. No more singing, please.
Yes, I imagine the musically disinclined wouldn't enjoy singing very much. Perhaps something that involves using their paws? Look at these boring walls we have. Surely they could use a touch of paint or a mural. Expressing oneself through art is a proven means of processing negative experience.
We were just talking about Bob Ross. This is very interesting tonight. We were literally just talking about how Bob Ross in the army used painting as a means of working through his problems. And now these bunnies here are talking about making murals as a way of having them process negative experiences. That is very serendipitous, if I would say. See how much 1.0 players... Yeah, so aren't you paying only like $9.99, like permanently? That's pretty nice. I think mine, the base rate is like $12.99 or something like that.
Though some may prefer a medium other than paint. Never fear, I shall arrange for a variety of supplies. At minimum, we can expect to attract Counseling Way's attention once more. Just where we want them, paying attention. For the time being, let's focus on gathering as many wayward ways as possible. With you here, it should be easy. Even the most listless Loporrit would jump at the chance to work together with a representative of mankind. We only need to find them. Again.
We have to track down all the Loporrits. Yeah, $9.95 permanent, and we get to 40 slots. Oh! Our plan is equal to standard. Check, that means $4.99. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And it's really interesting that they're that dedicated. Because some other companies might be like, oh, now we've changed our terms of service, so since it's been like... God, how many years has it been? It hasn't been 10 years already, right? Maybe it actually has. Holy shit. Since it's been 10 years, we were reevaluating our pricing policy and now adding, like whatever, like no more legacy pricing. But like, no, they're saying, yeah, it's just forever $9.99 because you guys saved our asses, basically. 13? Really? Well, yeah, you're right. If you include 1.0. I think a lot of people don't usually include 1.0 in the numbers, which is a shame. I will say, there were some lore points of 1.0 that were fascinating, and they've kept some of those, but there's been others that have sort of fallen by the wayside, which is unfortunate. Hopefully, as they start to run dry on current lore, maybe they might do some deep dives back into older lore again, perhaps. There's a really good, so you've probably seen this already, Gamer Red, but there's, God damn it, what was that guy's name? There's a YouTuber that did this whole series about old 1.0, unused dungeons, and then what the old dungeons used to be like, and, the history of 1.0 at the time, and, oh man, I forgot. It's, called, Myths of a Realm or something like that. Fuck. No, not Myths of a Realm. That's the Alliance raid. He has a really cool title. Oh, Secrets of a Realm or something like that. It's a really long series, but I was watching it and I was like fascinated by the stuff that did make the cut, like the older dungeons and stuff that kind of survived in a way. Although recently, when they redid those dungeons, they've axed most of the content that made them unique. And other kind of content. Sometimes I rewatch the ARR credits just to see my name since it's in it. Oh, that's right. All the 1.0 people are in it. That must be a pretty long credits. Oh wait, the bunny's right here.
You want to create something together? Is that allowed? I can't see much of a point in it. Yet I can hardly refuse a request from a person from Atheris, even now.
Yes, you wouldn't want to make me feel bad, little bunny, would you? Just agree to my request, please. Just read what Square Enix said, and if they're truthful for what they said about 16, we get the demo tomorrow. Wait, as soon as tomorrow? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Temptation. That's pretty soon, considering, because like what? It's the 7th right now. Pretty early, but maybe people will like really try to pick apart every little bit about the demo. Yeah, they said exactly 2 weeks before the full release, so 22. That's pretty great. Pretty great. Here's another listless Loporrit, or is this the same one?
Express my feelings through art? That sounds difficult. Though if it helps people, or even just you, I suppose we can give it a try.
A lot of people calling in sick. Believe me. That's, well, I mean, if it's a demo, probably don't need to call in sick for a demo. But for the actual game, yeah, I have that week off, so I'm lining up my play style for that entire week. It's gonna be insane. Well, they did say the demo is the first 2 hours of the full game, and our save will. Oh, it'll transfer. Interesting. Huh. I'm very curious to see, like, because you know I work in games, and as a developer, I really want to see how well their accessibility options are. Like, because they could have just done the easy route and done like easy mode or something for people that don't normally play action games. But that whole accessories thing is fascinating to me. So I want to use the demo and just like, not that I'm going to use them in the main game, which is why I want to try in the demo, but I want to see how effective they are. Because that seems like a really smart method of like letting people customize like how easy the experience is. Like you could use this one accessory if you're just shitty at like blocking in time or something, or this other one if you're having difficulty like doing combos or whatever. Like that's really fascinating to me. They even give us special items from playing the demo. Oh, well then I definitely have to play the demo then.
Painting? I don't know much about art, I'm afraid. But if you insist, I can join you as moral support. My job is supposed to be helping people in need, after all.
All these poor little bunnies that just need a purpose. I don't know if it's best having people or bunnies that like aren't artistically inclined saying like, okay, now you have to make a mural. Or are they just making a mural for them to look at? I've been playing a lot of Diablo 4. such a different game. I played the when they had that like open beta like a week or two prior. Pretty fun. I never fully played through a Diablo before. My husband's like, I think he might have just beaten it. And then he's gonna try hardcore. I can't do the hardcore modes. It's too much of a like, it stresses me out because there's such like I think there was an option to do that in Fallout New Vegas, right? Like you could do a hardcore mode, and I was thinking about it, but I realized like I die so often. It's such a waste of time for all that invested effort just to immediately have to start over. Wait, where's the bunnies? But it looks cool. I kind of wish there were more customization options. I was sort of surprised like how limited it was, or maybe I was expecting it to have more facial features, more face types to choose from. I want to do a hardcore run in Diablo 4, but for now using softcore characters. I think that's the right play. Like, have your first full experience, and then once you've gotten, you got your main course done, then you could do all the kind of the side stuff, like hardcore, or like, is there endgame stuff too?
Thanks to your persuasive personing, we have more participants than we know what to do with. I jest, of course. Managing Way always knows what to do. Speaking of which, they've asked that you create a few palettes. Some of our painters would like to use a great many colors. As always, Managing Way has provided supplies for your convenience and ours. More can be had from the Dreaming support if you need them.
Got to do some crafting. Yes, there is. Does it say the story content gets you level 45 and the end game stuff oh wow, so it's like an entire second half of the game. That's pretty crazy.
I may step away to make sure that no one else attempts to paint the wall with Cooking Way's frosting, but trust that you'll find me here when you're done.
Alright, so we just have to craft painting supplies real quick. Should be easy. Oh wait, not new. Painting. I don't know how a weaver is making painting supplies, but okay. Why not? Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. Really? There we go. Oh, I need to make an HQ version? God damn it. Ah. Do this again. I thought it was just a regular version. I played as a necromancer so I could... I played necromancer for the demo or beta and I enjoyed it. Although I felt like afterwards everyone was like, nobody plays necromancer. I guess maybe it's not one of the stronger types. Somebody was saying like barbarian's like the strongest or something, but it's like I don't want to play barbarian. I do like utilizing your allies and having like a little team of like you know, a little mini army to do your bidding. Like that's fun. Let's see here. This will probably get me what I need. I hope. Come on. Nice, okay. We just need to not miss a rapid synthesis. Perfect. Just thought of something. It means Diablo 4 is technically the first MMORPG that allows player system co-op since it's... Oh, that's a good point. When did the original... Wait. Oh, you mean 4? I thought you were gonna... For some reason I read that as Diablo was the first MMORPG. Like the original. It allows same system co-op since on console it's 2-player co-op. Yeah, I guess there's not... Because other MMOs, like, you're still just a single player, even if it's cross-console. Like 14, you could play it on, like, 3 or 4 different types of media, but, like, not with another person, like, tagging along. I used the Lagromancer build on it, so I have 25 skeletons. Holy shit. I would almost say that sounds like overkill, but knowing Diablo, it's probably not.
Just in time time to prevent further frosting-based incidents. I'll take those off your paws. I shall see these distributed to our artists post-haste. I can hardly wait to see the finished product.
Now, is this mural gonna be fucked up? Oh, what the? What the? That's not really a mural, though. Is that a crying fountain? Oh, there it is. Okay, so they painted. Lots of carrots, that's cute. Oh god, all those, like, the creepy median birds. I mean, it's cute, but it's got that slightly dark side in there.
I had hoped they would enjoy themselves, but I never imagined they would become so absorbed in their work, nor create such a magnificent mural. This is by far our greatest success yet. Art. Truly, you're making my task too easy. Counseling way. Do not call me that. 'Tis a relic of a life I cared not to remember. Noted. Would you like to try your paw at painting? Not particularly.
Oh, he didn't even try. What is that like grimace looking purple blob? That's right here. What is this supposed to be? What is on the moon that looks like that?
There's a distinct lack of unified vision here, yet somehow it works. Art is a mystery indeed. I had no idea that art could be so liberating. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Fun. Perhaps I once knew what that was like.
So emo. I knew what fun was once.
With all the Loporrits we've helped, I'd like to think we've done our part. Still, we cannot stop. No, we will not stop. Not until we've helped Counseling Way and anyone else who has yet to find a dream.
Yeah, we still have like... But this is going to get us to level 6 of friendship. We still have like 2 more levels. The imaging station is now open, allowing once wayward ways to vent their innermost emotions through creative pursuits. There are yet Loporrits that want for new purpose, however. Continue expanding the workshop to see what dreams may come. Moon Grimace? I guess it is. It's funny because it even has that like shape that his head has. It's weird. Oh. Why they call... Oh, that's why they call it a Lagromancer build. That's pretty funny. I was thinking because I was looking at bunnies of Lagomorphs, but bunny zombies would be very weird. Okay, so we're honored now with the Dreaming Ways. May raise their faith in you further by continuing to assist with the Dreaming Workshop. Okay. Yep, okay, cool. Thank you. Big carrot. Look at this one. This looks like somebody's actual, like, shitty drawing. Does this one have sunglasses on? This little guy is too cool for school. This one here. Oh, oh no. What is this? Oh, some of them are riding on the birds. This is very interesting. What is that supposed to be? Oh, wait, this is Atheris. Okay, so this is like the Tower of Babel. Because it lets us teleport there. Interesting. Very interesting. I had the game running at a whole 2 FPS. What? How can you even play? How can you play at that low frame rate? That shitty drawing looks like my work. It's got a charm to it, though. I like it. So what else did they do here? So there's this structure here. It's a depressed bunny water feature. Can I get on? I can't get past this gate. Like the little waterfalls are his eyes. Oh my god. Where's the therapy bunny when you need it? Game usually runs at 200 FPS normally. It's because I was animation canceling so I could cast a lot of spells. Ah! You're min-maxing. You're getting the most out of your character class. So are these the same? These are all still the same. Okay. Let's do some of those extra quests now that we've unlocked them. These are just more of the same. Fungi frustrations. Okay. Get some materials. I really want to know what Counseling Way's like dream is going to be. So now they've established that they are into like some kind of like therapy kind of thing. How do you apply that to having a dream? Since they clearly feel like they can't accomplish their goal now. Let's see. Oh, I don't actually have to make anything yet? What the hell? These are all like outside. The last boss I fought before me, the record kill time was 10 minutes. I killed it in 5 seconds. Holy shit. That sounds like what people were doing with the new Zelda. Making such amazing things that fight for them that they just kind of sit back and watch the boss just get like whittled down to bits. I still haven't picked up the new Zelda though. It's funny because like my husband was like super excited about it, and then as soon as they showed that gameplay feature where it was like showing like how much stuff you could make or like how you could craft, he was like, I don't know why, I just completely lost interest. I guess he didn't, you know, you want a game maybe that you can just shut your brain off and like play and not think about, and when you're crafting stuff like that, that's like the opposite. All right, I gotta make a high quality carrot chiller. Chillax. What is this? Oh no, that's not it. I beat the news. So what did you think? Did you make any of those crazy things, or did you kind of just play it straight? Main creation I used was a Beyblade. A Beyblade that shoots fire out of the sides and homes in on its prey. That's funny. Have you seen, I don't know if it's appropriate, like, safe for work or whatever, but it's so fucking funny. Let me see if I can find, there's a Beyblade video that, like, it's not really Beyblade, but, like, they play the theme song during it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. You just reminded me. It's got to be in my favorites. It has to be. Unless they already got it deleted from YouTube. I just look up Beyblade? No, that's not it. Didn't I save it? Beyblade, 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 let her rip. just look it up again. Wait, which one of these is it? Is it this one? No. This one? There's some Japanese show where they were doing Beyblades, and it basically... It went into this dude's, like, butt. And it was so unintentionally hilarious. Hold on a sec, is it this? Let me check real quick. You're gonna go? Okay. Well, thanks for dropping by, Johnny. I'm glad you could check out a random Final Fantasy game. Have a good night.
Emotional damage.
Oh no, this is the actual thing that happened. I want to find the... God damn it. Oh, where is it? Oh. Is it this? Okay. Yeah, it's this one. Alright, hold on a second. I make a Chrome tab here. Alright. It's only like 15 seconds. Let's see.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Let's fight an epic battle. Face off and spin the metal. No time for doubt now. No place for backing down. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.
Okay, so I don't know why the fuck they were doing this. Like, you obviously know when you're setting something up like this that it's gonna they play. Somebody was doing like sending a streamer videos to watch, like a playlist. And they said this one where they edited, like, okay, I don't even need to see the whole episode because it's just more of that. I don't know why they would do that, but it cracked me the fuck up. I thought it was hilarious. All right, back to crafting. Did I make the item? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, that's people for you. But I hadn't heard anyone mention Beyblade in a really long time. All right, where's the other? Okay, up here. So I'm trying to figure out what the plot's gonna be for 16. The Cid in the game is really hot, but his voice is like unnaturally low. I feel like his voice does not match his body. It's like so goddamn low. But he also seems to be like he's had that power for a really long time, and I bet he's gonna fucking die. Like, they already kind of almost established in the trailers that being a dominant or whatever, like, that has the ability to summon a summons, like have it take over your body, kind of makes you burn out faster than like a regular human. So he's got Ramu, however you say Rama's name. And it seems like he has like a bit of a hard time fighting in one of the trailers. So it's like he must be kind of reaching his max, I bet. Which will be sad. You never like seeing a Cid die. Speaking of Cids, though, I'm super excited that, I don't know if it's a rumor or if they just straight up said it, that Cid Highwind will be in the next like episode of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and he's my favorite Cid. So I cannot fucking wait for that hot guy, that quasi-dragoon, to make his appearance and ask, where's my fucking tea? Wait, where's this? Funny. I give 16 a 10 out of 10 already because you can feed... Yeah, the puppy! I like how in one of the demos, I don't know if it was on accident or if he did it on purpose, where Yoshi P like swiped at the bunny, at the dog, and was like, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. And the dog actually reacts and like kind of cowers, like it doesn't want to get hit. And I'm like, okay, somebody thought of that. Unlike other games where it's like the dog's around, but you can't pet it, which is so disappointing. There's like a Twitter account just for, it's like, can you pet the dog or something? Whenever a game comes out, they like say yes or no. I can't remember if I follow that account or not. Oh, we gotta go all the way here? Man, okay. I guess that's the closest. Gonna be doing some flying. Alright. I also kind of want to know, how does Clive manage multiple summons? Is it simply like you fight somebody that has the one summons and then you like attune to that summon? Or like, does it require the death of that person to acquire the summon, which would be a bummer. But then that means he's going to kill a lot of people. They don't show him with Odin's power, so maybe that Odin guy is not going to be a friend at all. I thought he might be like one of those like anti-hero dudes, but he just seems like he's just maybe one of the antagonists. Yes, that Twitter account is run by former Wait, really? That's funny. Is college humor still a thing? I kind of haven't thought about college humor in a really long time. There's a bunch of folks that are like, I don't know if they are still college humor or like ex-college humor people that do like tabletop games. What's that dude's name? Brennan or something like that? Who is like really funny, and he's a DM for a bunch of tabletop games, and I'm very impressed at like, he's at like that same level as like Matthew Mercer in terms of like dungeon master knowledge and like being able to manage multiple characters and having interesting stories and shit. That is a talent. Oh wait, I need to make a gathering tool. Gathering. Oh, that's not the right thing to type in. I'll just type in Loporrit. There we go. Okay. I just realized you can issue Torgal orders like Sikkim. That's cool. So, I wonder if Torgal will take up like a party member slot, or if he's just like essentially, you know, the equivalent of Eos or like Carbuncle or something, like he's just there. All right, should satisfy that. Probably going to be a party slot. That's the problem I always had with, like, for example, playing the Dragon Age series recently. The dog is amazing, but the dog also takes up a full party slot. And, like, some other characters are just honestly better than a dog. Because the dog's cool, but he's way more limited in his abilities and, like, how he can attack. And somebody made a mod for the first Dragon Age where you can actually have him present and he doesn't take up a slot. But it's like, I don't want to have to, like, you're not going to be able to mod 16 in that way, for example. But it's like, you shouldn't have to use a mod just to be able to have your bestest buddy with you all the time. Oh god, I have even more of these to turn in. Oops. Come on, give me more. Give me more fanfares. Need all the experience points I can get for this fucking Weaver class. do I make... Oh, I don't actually have to craft stuff over there. Okay. Is this the same... Are these the same sets of quests again? Here. There. Oh. Okay, that's not that bad. They can make 16 moddable. A few PlayStation 5 games proves it's possible, so it all depends on how far Square... So, is, I can't remember... What engine... Did they say what engine 16 uses? Is it Unreal? Or is it like a, is it like 15 or something where it's like a proprietary engine? Because if it's Unreal, they probably will be able to... Like, maybe people start figuring out how to mod it, maybe. That's always fascinating. Like, what is the time between when the thing launches... Oh, unauthorized artwork. Somebody's graffiti... There's a graffiti bunny on the loose. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The amount of time from when the game launches to the first mod. And usually it's a fucking nude mod. That's always the first fucking thing somebody figures out how to make. Very predictable. It's a mixture of Unreal Engine 4 and their own. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the modding potential is definitely there then. Where's the other one? Is it on the other side of this? Oh, here we go. Somebody's painting little bunny symbols everywhere. We'll list a few PlayStation games that prove they can add mod support. Fallout. Well, definitely Skyrim. Farming Simulator. That's interesting. Those three on PlayStation lets you mod them. Well, I remember Skyrim famously, like even Bethesda was like cool with it. Yeah, that game had so many mods. I mean, even to the point that didn't they have their own like mod workshop or store or something like that for their mods for Skyrim? I think I had even like I normally don't do like a ton of modding. But even for Skyrim, like there was a better UI for the inventory and a better like a couple like system type mods that I had applied just to, like quality of life shit. Okay, so that's done. All right, and then speak to this bunny somewhere over here. It's all in game, just click mods. Yeah, that's great. Square Enix is tough though because it's like they don't have a good track record for that kind of stuff. I mean, Yoshi P might, but he's always kind of beholden to whatever Square Enix wants to do, which is probably part of the reason why they can't ever make a definitive stance on mods in this game. He'll always try to do that gray area thing where he's like, well, we don't really want you to do mods, but we know that some people do them. Like, it's like, just don't get caught, is what he's essentially saying, like, if you read between the lines. But he can't definitively be like, some of these mods are okay, because Square just doesn't want any of those mods. What I found funny is that in this game, it's like, they'll fucking ban somebody or suspend them for doing a certain kind of mod, but then in the next patch, oh, interesting, they'll have a quality of life update that's like, kind of like what that mod was that person got banned for using. So it's like, did you really need to ban them about it? It's like there has to be a sacrificial party in order to improve your 14 gaming experience. Oh, what? Did I forget? Oh, god damn it. I have to craft that. A set of super sudsy soap bars. Wait, does this have to be HQ? Ah, damn it, it does. I think they should add mod support to it. They absolutely should. I just know that it's probably a lot of work for them to maneuver how to do that properly without it being like turning into something people use for exploits. Because I think ultimately that's probably why they just haven't made a firm stance one way or the other. Because it's so much work to avoid somebody using something that you might normally conceive of as like a normal kind of mod or change to suddenly be being used in a raid or something to give you like a crazy advantage. Like that, did you see that zoom out camera thing that somebody was using for the Omega Ultimate? It's like, that's technically not one of those kind of crazy, like there's a mod that people had for the Thoradin Ultimate where it was literally just telling you where to go and like marking shit where to go. Like it's so ridiculous. So it, by comparison, having something that just zooms your camera way the fuck out isn't as cheating, but it's still not how it's supposed to be played. So that means they would almost have to have like a team of dedicated people to make, like if there was the ability to mod, to somehow make sure it's not causing exploits that, you know, have a specific impact on the game. Like a camera mod, normally you could be like, oh, this could be fun, this could add for accessibility or whatever, but then that totally screws with some of their fights because like it's not intended to be seen from certain distances or whatever. But I do think they should have some kind of support, or like at the very least kind of similar to what they've been doing with like the weapon contests or whatever. I don't know, maybe have people be able to suggest mods or present them. Like maybe, I guess that would still kind of mess with that gray area of like, are mods okay? Because if you're developing mods, that means on some level you are saying that they're okay. But if there was like a suggestion board or something like that that they would actually listen to, maybe that would be kind of the halfway point. I don't know. Okay, so I did all of the bunny quests. Let's see, do we have anything new to buy? Oh shit, no auto run, no. Hopping rug, we already got finding way. Grip gel? Oh, that's for crafting. Battle 1 from Final Fantasy oh, I didn't have this one before, okay. A new song. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's continue on the story train and do that Tataru story for 6.4. Now, I think she's in Old Charlian. That's why I kind of like BSO EverQuest over this in some ways. How those devs see it, if you want to mod and ruin your experience as long as they're not cheaty, it's, yeah. Yeah, some people, like, they're more lenient. Like, if push comes to shove, they'll maybe have a hard line and say no mods, but as long as you don't hit that point, they'll be like, as long as you're not obviously doing something, like, bad, just enjoy mod responsibly. Oh, wait. I need to go lower? I think it's south? Maybe? Is it not down here? How those devs see it, if you want to mod and ruin your experience. Oh no, that's what you just said. I was reading it twice. Oh, it's not these two? Oh no, it's not. It is the original batch of NPCs. Up here. I get visually confused sometimes because the two little like the two little stalls kind of look the same to me. So I think there was like the NPC up here, right? Yeah, this one, Magina. All right. Now for these ones, I was recording them, so I'm gonna see. I hope my OBS doesn't crash, but I'm gonna see if I can record while I'm streaming. They even ask you if you if you got to contact them with what mods you want to use so they can look it up and see if it's a mod issue. That's very unexpected. So I was going to say, most of the time, there's usually like a fine print that says, you know, mod at your own risk. We're not responsible for any compatibility errors or issues or whatever. Like, it's on you. You're in the Wild West if you choose to use a mod. So that's really interesting that they provide that support. Although, are a lot of people still playing Elder Scrolls Online? Maybe they're doing that because they want to try to retain whoever's, you know, still subscribing? Alright, let's try this. Aggressive expansion. Magina would like you to make a special delivery. Oh, that's the G Savior, isn't it? Are we gonna do like the weapons guys? Addis, I've been meaning to speak with you. Mr. Tataru mentioned the most astonishing thing to me earlier. Is it true that you aided in the liberation of Werlit? I see. So you fought the weapons of the 12th Legion, oh no, not 12, 7th Legion, alongside none other than the Black Wolf himself. Well then, that makes you the perfect candidate for our next job. You see, we're planning to send our latest samples of military equipment to Werlit's interim government. Since Gaius Balsar oversees such matters, who better than his brother-in-arms to pitch our wares? Wait, now I'm his... I never thought I'd see the day when someone refers to me as Gaius's brother-in-arms. I mean, I guess it's been a while, but here we are. Word has it that the Werlit forces are in the process of choosing a supplier to outfit their troops, so we're keen to throw our hat into the ring. So would you willing to assist us? I'd be happy. Well, actually, it would be a good opportunity to speak with Gaius. And see what he's up to. Wonderful. I can't thank you enough. If my sources are correct, you should be able to find Gaius in Turncliffe. Yeah, that's right where we left him. Should you chance upon any potential adornments in Mr. Tataru's necklace, please do bring them back with you. How many things are we adding onto this necklace? You may travel to Turncliffe by... Oh, yeah, okay. I know how to get there, game. Thank you. Yeah, a lot play it considering new expansion came out not that long ago. Oh, it was about to come out. Yeah, I thought I remember seeing like a trailer. And I was thinking to myself like, oh, I didn't know people still play. Geez, just realized the oldest MMORPG that's still running is 25 years old. Is it... Which one? You talking about like Rune... Oh, no, is it RuneScape? That looks pretty old. Wait, Ultima Online still is online? I thought it... That's crazy. Do you subscribe to it or is it free? That's definitely old as hell. Wait. How do I get there again? Fuck. Right, this one. Ultima Online, wow. I still remember, I remember that story where, fuck, what is his name? Lord British? How he got killed through some kind of, exploit or something way back at the beginning of, like, Ultima Online. Because he thought he was, like, unkillable, being, you know, like higher than a GM class character, and like he still managed to get killed. I was like, well, that's one good way of testing your testing your game. Turncliffe. RuneScape is 22, so it's still pretty old. Free to play? Well, I mean, I was gonna say I'd be surprised if somebody would still pay for that now, but there's a lot of people that do pay for those older games. I mean, people still pay for 11. And they've made no indication that it's ever gonna go free to play. What is this little icon here? I've never seen this with this little diagonal arrow. Alright. Let's try this. Oh, he's right here waiting for us. Who's this person? This cat has like Sailor Moon hair. Is that like a new hairstyle? But it's weird because like the hair is right behind the ears, so it doesn't look quite right. So instead of like the meatball head, it's like a... hey Merc. Yes, I am indeed an Ellison. I am a dusk white Ellison. I picked this character actually because I played 11 for like 8 years, and I was an Elvan. And so the first thing, of course, that I did when I started 14 was I was like, how do I recreate my Elvan in Ellison form? And like Elvan are a lot more tan, so I was like, okay, tan face, check. And then I think he just had brown eyes because there was only like 7 faces to choose from in 11. So I was like, okay, this. And then I had green hair at the time, but it was in a ponytail. I've since chopped off the ponytail, but the cat's wearing iron mark. Yes, because like this is if you've been to Turncliffe, Sid's little team has been helping them out here because this is the thing that actually takes us to the G Savior. Actually, can we still go to the G Savior place? No, I don't want to go to Girabanya. No. Oh, I guess they don't let you do it anymore. When we were still doing the weapons quests, there was like a little engineer guy here that you could click on, and then you could sit on top of the G Savior like a pilot sitting on their Gundam, and it was really cool. So you can't do it anymore. First time seeing that icon, I think I'd probably do the same thing if I had a Tataru. Yeah, man! Like, it's funny how different they actually look, because Lalafell's, when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, Lalas look like Tarus, but like, if you look at a Tataru, they like have the weird, like, more animalistic nose, because it's like a little triangle, and they do look more, like, less human-like than a Lala does. Lala just looks like a small kid. And I know there's that whole thing going around about people saying, like, you know, people that play Lalas are like, you know, I'm not even going to go down that road because it's like, play what you like. Just because you play a Lalafell does not mean anything. It just means that you like Lalafells. That's all. I was not expecting you, Gaddis. Are you perchance aware of the ongoing situation? Yeah, and me, what situation? Actually, I come bearing a delivery from Tataru Taru's boutique. What situation exactly? I see. Then you're here on some other business, yes? Yeah. Samples of military equipment. You have my thanks, but there is a more urgent matter that requires my attention. I received a report that the G Savior Mark II has been stolen. What? From the hangar here in Turncliffe. No wonder I couldn't sit on top of it. In fact, I'm here to speak with an eyewitness. If you're willing, I would like you to join me. Your insight may prove useful. All right. Who would steal a giant Gundam? Or who could steal a giant Gundam? The fuck? Interestingly, the Lalafell can also select the Tataru trademark chestnut hair. Oh yeah, the little acorn-looking hair. Thank you for coming at such short notice, and with Gaddis, no less. I was wondering if you were perchance aware of the current situation. Play dumb. There's a situation? Not that dumb. Well, it's a Warrior of Light. I think he's allowed to be dumb sometimes. Aye, as luck would have it, he decided to pay us a visit on other business. Owing to our present crisis, however, I had him accompany me here. Tell me, is it true that the Mark II was stolen? I'm afraid so. While I was performing maintenance on the Mark, I caught sight of a man approaching the Mark II and looking very suspicious. Our culprit, in other words. Yeah, who is this? Is this Nero? Is Nero just stealing shit now? Oh, no. Wait. That's not the fucking dude, is it? The creepo from the weapons quest line? I'm pretty sure he got obliterated. I called out to him, demanding he state his business here. But when he turned around, my heart nearly jumped out of my chest. The man who stared back at me was Valens Van Varo, I'm sure of it. That dude had his head popped like a cherry tomato. Impossible. He breathed his last before my very eyes. Unless the dead walk among us, that simply cannot be. I only know what I saw. Though he wore a visor, the likeness was unmistakable. Even his magenta armor was identical. Unless this is like his angry twin brother who wants revenge and is just as creepy as his other brother. Pray forgive the interruption. I bring urgent news. Oh, the kid saw him too? One of those kids looks like Sokka from Avatar. These former captives of the 7th Legion insisted that they speak with you. Please forgive us, Father. Our father, he... Calm yourself, lad. You're safe now, I promise. Now tell us what happened. Well, I didn't mean the aura. That's the kid off screen that looked like Sokka. But I think he's just a hearer. I think the warriors get more than their fair share of ridiculous, stupid shenanigans when they're out chin-wagging with Hildebrand. Yes. I mean, this doesn't look like... This actually looks kind of like Sora. This looks like Sora from Kingdom Hearts, but as an aura. So it's a different kid. Father, Valens came back and told us to show him where the War Machina are. We know how to get in there, so we sometimes come for a peek at the big machines. Yeah, it does look like Sora, doesn't it? And after telling Valens how to sneak inside, he made off with the G-Savior Mark II. Given what you boys have been through, I know how difficult it must have been to confess what happened. Your bravery is commendable. Now, you'd best return to the orphanage. Fear not, we will deal with this so-called Valens. I meant this kid here looks like Sokka from Avatar. Though I highly doubt he has returned from the dead, if that War Machina has fallen into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. We must give chase, and swiftly. Will you lend us your aid? Well, yeah. It's kind of my Gundam, isn't it? You have my gratitude. We will set out to reclaim the G-Savior Mark II as soon as we are ready. As soon as you are ready. Pray inform the Ironworks staff when you have seen to your preparations. The resemblance might be slightly clouded. Wait, didn't Sokka wear blue? Because he and, what's her face? His sister always wore blue because they're from the Water Tribe? Or am I misremembering? It's been a really long time since I watched Avatar. The Last Airbender. By the way, I think they're making like a live-action version or something on Netflix. That's going to be horrible. There's no way that's going to be good. Okay, Mr. Ironworks, Ellison, what do you have to say? If you're to stand a chance against the G-Savior Mark II, you'll need to fight fire with fire. Do you guys have a spare Gundam? Luckily for you, we've already fueled the Mark I, which is ready for dispatch at your command. Wait, what's the difference? Was I using the Mark I before? Was the Mark... Well, one of them was the big boy that we fought the diamond weapon on. Maybe that's the Mark II? Oh. Wait, so this is the Mark 1? I got it mixed up, I guess. The G-Savior Mark 1's automated piloting systems currently have us cruising towards Garlemald. If the perpetrator truly is Valens, I'm all but certain he is making another attempt to seize the Imperial throne. After all, that is precisely what he hoped to achieve with the diamond weapon after the death of Emperor Varus. But he did not succeed then, nor will he succeed now. I want you to pilot the G-Warrior to make sure of it. While I am entirely capable of taking the helm myself, I must concede that your skill outshines my own. Instead, I will provide support from the rear cockpit inside the containment apparatus. Wait, is this going to be like a flying minigame? Valens may have a head start, but I am confident we will overtake him once we have the engines at maximum output. Then the rest is up to you, Gaddis. Oh god. Upon entering the cockpit, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yeah, it's like, are we doing the cloud deck again? What's the limit cut pattern? My chemistry teacher showed an episode of Avatar while the seniors were studying for their assessment. I think Sokka was... Oh, no. So what you might have seen, towards the end, they were in the Fire Nation area, and they were trying to, like, pretend to blend in as Fire Nation people, so everyone was wearing red. Like, that's around the time that, like, Zuko and all those guys were all together. It's like the last season or the last two seasons, maybe? Alright. Into the cockpit. So if it's a cutscene, I'm not really flying this. Unless you're thinking of Zuko, because he always had red. Heat signature detected 3,000 yalms to the fore. The readings are unmistakable. It can only be the Mark II. Oh, so they both had decks? Cloud decks? Ideally, we would shoot him down before he can detect us, but doing so would destroy the vessel and him with it, making it impossible to identify the culprit. Our only choice is to draw near and neutralize the vessel's propulsion systems, even if it means alerting him to our presence. I mean, we can't just blow him up. I mean, you could sift through the bodies afterwards. I beg to differ. Is this him? Someone has wormed their way into our frequency, but this voice, it couldn't be. Oh, it's Nero. All right. I mentioned him before. I actually am happy to see Nero. Oh, but it is. My, how long has it been, Lord Baelsar? Oh, shit. Nero might be a little resentful still of Gaius. I kind of forgot about the whole thing of how Gaius always liked Sid more than Nero, and then Nero always felt a little slighted by it, and had a big chip on his shoulder for a long time about it. As I suspected, Nero told Sceva. So the rumors were true. You survived the battle at Castor Meridianum, and now work as an engineer under Sid. Oh, don't say under Sid. Okay, here we go. Work under him? Clearly, you are misinformed. I am merely using my unequal talents to save the poor fool from his own ineptitude. And now, I am here to do the same for you. I love Nero. Do enlighten us as to how. 'Tis simple, really. Why is this so close up? This doesn't look good close up. It's all like artifacted. I've crafted an armament that will immobilize Garland's wretchedly designed vessel, and I've even given it the appropriate name. I call it the Anti-G. Expecting this day would inevitably come, I took the liberty of loading it into the Mark I's weapons bay in advance. You're welcome. This little ass. Now, adventurer, listen, and listen well. What I'm about to tell you will be the key to sinking that scarlet vessel. And while I find the idea of its destruction unbearable, 'tis nevertheless the perfect opportunity to prove who is the superior engineer, Garland or myself. do put on a good show. Sid's not even here to see this. Where is Sid, by the way? Are we seriously going cloud decking again? We are, I guess. Oh no. Is this a rhythm game challenge? I remember since it was Sozin's Comet, there was someone in red teaching. Yes, that's Zuko. So Zuko used to be a bad guy, then he became a good guy, and then he taught him firebending and lightning bending. Okay, in the following sequence, okay, so do I just click with the regular button? When the blue prompt appears, okay, mouse left click or right click anywhere on screen or keyboard, modified key. Please note that the chat will be temporarily disabled. No chatting. Flying brick versus flying brick, and I can already feel the encroaching diamond weapon. Well, there's a third party here. It's Nero's other ship, I guess. When I activate the homing interface, you are to lock onto the vessel immediately and fire a barrage of anti-G missiles. The moment our quarry is aware of our presence, he will undoubtedly take evasive maneuvers. The anti-G is a flawless achievement born of scientific genius, but that is of no matter if it misses its target. Understood? All right. Oh, I should have worn like the Lost Allegan gear because it looks like a armor for flying something. Homing interface activated. Commence bombardment. Oh shit. Ah! Is it going to the music though? Am I supposed to click this? Oh my god, I didn't. Alright. I guess that worked. Oh, blue explosions. Why, I dare say you're a natural. Sure. Let's just say that. It'd be cooler if it went to the beat of this music. Come on. Click, 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 click. With the apparatus's propulsion engines neutralized, our quarry is defenseless. What are you waiting for? Capture him! Uh-oh. No, he's not finished yet. Oh, it's got red color. Ours is blue. So the cornered brute still had some fight left in him. I trust you can show him the folly of his perseverance. He's not going anywhere. I can stop him. It'll all work out somehow. This one sounds like I'm being resentful. It's not. I can stop him. Look all dark saying it. I'll fucking kill him. Oh, I'm just gonna fucking fireball him. Okay. Hadouken. Oh, I can't fight. You can't make this gameplay. Oh? What in the fuck? What is this? Dragon Ball now? And that was the end of that? Excellent work. Quickly, we must go after him. Wait, so the button press thing was literally just for 4 buttons? That's kind of a waste. That was, like, not even really gameplay. Like, why did they even bother? Alright, who is this guy? Ghost? What cruel irony that the vessel should crash here of all places. Yeah, you're reusing an environment. Surrender. There is no escape. It's magenta with a hue and saturation. Fuchsia? Yeah, I guess it could be fuchsia more so than magenta. It's you, Gaius. Okay, who? I swear, when Valens was grabbed by the diamond weapon, it made a fucking pop sound and like liquid noises. So I always assumed that literally his head popped, a la if anyone's seen Evangelion, like a direct reference to Evangelion when a certain character was killed the exact same way. And who are you? What do you mean? I'm Valens, the man destined to inherit the Imperial throne. Very well, we will do this the hard way. Very precise swordsmanship there. Wait, what? Is he a clone? Yeah, that's not Valens. This man is not Valens. Aye, I will not soon forget how Valens' face froze with fear in his final moments, how the light in his green eyes extinguished alongside the flame of his life. Yet the resemblance is uncanny all the same. I will not ask again. Who are you? Answer sincerely or atone for your sins with your life. My name is Procopius? Procopius. I served as a pilot of the 7th Legion under Lord Valen's command. When I reviewed the 7th Legion's records, I saw no mention of there being another of his kin within its ranks. Your face? Surely not. That's right, and I would gladly do it again. Were Lord Valens to become Emperor, his life would be under constant threat. This is my expression of devotion, my willingness to sacrifice myself in his name. To go so far as to change your own face? Did they do this before? I feel like I might be missing something, but around like maybe Stormblood era story, didn't they have someone else that was like a pretender that like served the purpose of like being, you know, like this is like fucking Star Wars prequel time territory where you have like the fake princess or the fake emperor so that they are the target and not the real emperor. I thought they did this before. Oh, Griffin. Yeah, they did that too with the Griffin. But why steal the Mark II? Like your master, I presume you wish to use it to ascend the throne? The throne is but a means to an end. My true aspiration is to embolden the people of the shattered remains of Garlemald to rise up once more and take what's theirs by birthright. Only we Garleans are fit to inherit the star, herding the cattle masses as we milk them for all they're worth. Disgusting. This is the way it should be, just as Lord Valens envisioned. Is this a reference to like how Valens would like cool off from a workout by drinking a big glass of milk and be all gross about it? In the words of Emperor Solus, no lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule. Yeah, I don't think you should be quoting Solus. Does this game have dragons? It does indeed have dragons. But they're also friendly dragons. Oh, just kill them then? Not lethally? The ravings of a madman. Lest you wonder, I have not killed him. Yeah, I didn't hear like a slash. So that would be my first guess. We have recovered the Mark II and apprehended our perpetrator. Let's return to Turncliffe. So what are we going to do? Interrogate his ass? Maybe he has a face underneath the other face. Or is it like a face off? Why do bunnies have creepy voices and humans have normal voices? I mean, that's me. They sound much cuter in the actual properly voiced content. I'm just trying to make a different voice. Well, okay. I was going to ask if I could bonk Preoccupus on... I keep wanting to say, like, preoccupied. Procopius on the head, but I guess guys care. How do you knock out somebody with a sword? And he didn't look like he was using the flat side of the sword. It looked like he was just doing a slash downwards, so it should have, like, slashed him. Or something. Whatever. My thanks for lending your aid despite the suddenness of my request. The children will be able to rest easy knowing that the imposter has been captured and the vessel reclaimed. That said, you are here on other business. Let us delay it no further. Oh, forever in our hearts. Gaius is ready to discuss the samples you brought. Ooh, a gift for me? What could it be? Now, could you enlighten me as to why you came to deliver clothing samples? An enterprise founded by the former Scion, with you acting on her behalf. Clearly, the equipment is of fine make. I and my associates will give it all due consideration. Still, I must confess I'm rather surprised to see the champion of Eorzea doing so mundane a task as delivery. This Tataru must command a great deal of respect. Oh my god, long sentence. An adventurer takes everything in stride. Deliveries, sky fishing, traveling to the farthest edges of the universe. What the hell is my fishing... I've touched fishing like once. It's funny that they mentioned sky fishing. My fisher, and I've been playing this since the beginning of 2.0, is level 8. I've never touched fishing. I think sky fishing is for a different warrior of light. 'Tis unwise to refuse the coin keeper of the Scions. I like this one. To hear you speak so, she is clearly not one to be trifled with. I shall heed your words should I ever meet her at the negotiation table. Yeah, learn from Estinian. Don't mess with Tataru. In any case, I believe your errand here is complete. But if you are willing, there's another I would ask of you. The boys are doubtless still unnerved by what happened earlier. I would assuage their concerns, make it clear to them that Valens is well and truly gone. But it cannot come from a Garlean like myself. Could I prevail upon you to tell them in my stead? Sure. Thank you. I believe you will find the boys near the storage area. Pray give them the good news. You know, that's always funny. I thought at the end of the weapons quest that he just adopted the new group of kids, but I guess this time around he's like, you know what? I already adopted a bunch of kids once. I don't know if it turned out that great. I don't think I want to do that again. I'm just going to ship them off to the orphanage over here. Oh, I haven't gone back here before. Wait, there's a triple triad person here? Wait a minute. What the fuck is this? It's like in a corner? Why is he here? Furtive, former, imperial. What kind of triple triad do you do? All an ace? I'm not good at this. But there's a prize. I don't even know what card I guess, whatever. Oh, Jesus. No. Oh, wait, so what are the rules here? Shit. One random card from each player's deck will be swapped with the other. Okay, so they already did that. Fallen Ace. A rank 1 can flip with an A. Oh. Okay. So rank 1 is actually really good. Shit. Well, I can't beat that card. God damn it. These are not the right cards to use for this. Yeah. What? A Noctis card? Oh, come on. These cards are too... Shit, I'm gonna lose. Asahi? God damn it. Alright, hold on. Recommended. I'll use recommended cards, maybe. Oh wow, they're totally different cards. Oh no, I don't want to go first. I always lose when I go first. I mean, I lost when I went second too. Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it. I can't beat these fucking cards. Draw! No, no, no. This time for sure. Is there... so there's just this shady fella standing behind a building waiting to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, like... They're usually in normal spots. It is kind of weird that he's just, like, hidden. Oh, God. What is this? This is way too high. Motherfucker. God, I knew he was gonna do that. I'm gonna lose whatever this card is. No, that's not gonna take it. Damn it. Whatever. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. These are all too weak. Oh! What? Oh, but I didn't get it. God damn it. No, I'll never win the tournament at this rate. Please, you gotta play me again. No. My cards kind of suck. I can tell, like, I barely won that. Alright. This is a nice view. I don't know why this particular view reminds me of, in 7, when you're at that place that has, like, the big cannon. What the fuck is that town called? It kind of looks like when you're on top of the cannon, it kind of has this view, doesn't it? Oh, you're back. Please, mister, you gotta tell us what happened. So you got the machine back. You're amazing, mister. Oh, it's the little Sora kid. If that man was just pretending to be Valens, does that mean the real one's not coming back? Yeah, he's super dead. Yes, he's gone for good, my dear. Pray remove any thought of that wretched man from your mind. Thank goodness. Now I just need to find Donald and Goofy. Everything will be all set. Even now, I see his face in my dreams every night. I'm always so afraid. I want to tell Miss Allie, but I know I mustn't. She's been through so much. Isn't Allie the one just standing right here? No. Oh, maybe not. You haven't heard? Allie's been helping out at the orphanage. Oh, wait, Allie's the other girl, right. She's been taking really good care of us. We don't want to worry her. Could you keep what happened a secret? We heard that Valens did awful things to Miss Allie, too. Please, we don't want to bring back all those horrible memories. Yeah, there's some really fucked up things he did. We really don't want to go into detail about what he did. Thank you, mister. You're the best. Say, you know what, Miss Allie? Oh, wait, you know Miss Allie, right? Do you think you could help us? We want to make her wish come true for us being so kind, or for her being so kind to us. What wish does she have? We heard that she dreams of having a portrait of her family. We think it'd be nice if somebody painted one for her. Are you going to ask me to paint it? It's going to be stick figures, kid. But besides Mr. Gaius, her family's gone. He's like, oh. This kid is like, oh shit. Allie's the one with the severe yes, no, but that's what I was saying. Like, let's not drudge up the severe PTSD unnecessarily. The way Goofy yells, Sora! Sora! Help! It's burned into my brain. Yeah, you know what else is burned into my brain? The time that they tried to make it look like he died. When he got hit really hard with a boulder or something. You remember that? And then they act like they were going to get revenge for Goofy's death. Until like 15 minutes later, when it's like, no, I've got a really strong head. I'm fine. Yuck. We could describe her siblings to the artist. Perhaps we could somehow manifest a likeness. Wait, we have like those like hollow memories, right? It was unhinged. It was hilarious though. Yes, that could work. Leave it to me. I may have just the thing. Really? Then we'll fetch the painter. Who is the painter going to be? Is it somebody we recognize, since this is all nostalgia revisiting things? Could you tell Miss Allie and Mr. Geist to meet us at the lookout? I swear, if it's a Manolane, I'm going to lose it. And I shall take a leaf out of Nero's book and prepare a surprise of my own. Pray meet me at the lookout once you've spoken with Gaius and Allie. Alright. What if he did die? What if Disney greenlit the death of George Goofy Geef? George Geef? What a silly name. Wait, why does... So that icon now that I beat the guy at Triple Triad has a star? What does that mean? I don't play Triple Triad often enough to know what the significance of a star on the card icon means. I mean, can you imagine if they actually allowed one of the Disney characters to actually die? It would be maybe traumatic, maybe. He still has the reward to give you. Oh, did they change that? Did it always do the star? Like, because, for example, earlier I noticed there's a new thing with certain characters, like the guy that was the NPC that takes you to Turncliffe had a little, like, upwards arrow thing added to his icon that didn't used to be there before. Like, maybe they've been updating their icons. Have you spoken with the children? Why, yes. Though Valens' atrocities left scars that may never heal, his victims will be relieved by the news. And it is heartening that they should wish to perform such an act of kindness for Allie. Very well, I'll do as they ask. I shall meet everyone there shortly. Alright, where is Allie? Icons? Wait, what? What about icons? Wait a minute. Gaddis! Forgive me, I didn't know you'd be visiting. What brings you here? Oh, you know, the usual stuff. Oh, icons. Good. That's you're too clever for me, Ivy. My brain is too dumb for the middle of the week. The children said that they wanted to do that for me? That's very kind of them. Well, it's true I've spoken of this on occasion. A family portrait just wouldn't feel right without Melisandre, Rykon, Rex, and Alphonse. Still, it wouldn't be right to refuse. They're only trying to cheer me up after all. I'd best go and meet them at the lookout. Well, obviously those people are going to be in the portrait. You think it's just going to be you? Silly. Don't be silly. I think I had said when I did the weapons quest line, I think a lot of people did kind of get emotional, you know, with them dying and stuff. But was it just me, or did it feel like it was a very contrived plot line? I liked fighting the weapons. I liked the concept of these, like, kind of rebellious Garleans doing their own thing on their own. But they didn't have, like, they just essentially, like, threw their lives away unnecessarily. They didn't have to keep doing oversouls on themselves. And also, like, they knew that every time they did the oversoul thing, they would merge with the thing and die. And yet they kept doing it because somehow they were like, this will show them, this will get us our freedom. It's like, but maybe if you're lucky, one of you will be left, and then what are you supposed to do? Why didn't they just go to the Warrior of Light for help and not have to do any of that at all? Because my character basically destroyed all those machines anyway. So I always felt like they just kind of died for nothing. And then the story kept making it seem like it was this grand, like, depressing thing. And it's like, they're doing this to themselves. She could have stayed away and enlisted our help. But no, she goes back to him with her half-baked plan of, like, I'll blow him up with his own weapon, not realizing that, like, they control the weapon and, like, I'm going to get locked out of being able to shoot him down. It was very frustrating to be essentially told by the story, like, how I should feel and just not feeling that way. And I guess this is what maybe other people experience. You know, that there's a select few people, maybe more than a few, that Endwalker didn't really hit for them. And it's probably for the same reason where the Endwalker story is telling you you're kind of supposed to feel a certain way about this, or at least your Warrior of Light does. And if you don't feel that way, then there's a dissonance, and then you feel like you're directly disconnected from the emotions of that story. I understand everything that is being discussed, and I agree. Creakers! It's okay if you don't know what I'm talking about. I appreciate that you're here. It's fine to admit. There's a lot of lore. You're basically dealing with somebody that's been getting like 10 years worth of lore, so it's understandable to not know. They're on their way then. Perfect. I've made my own preparations in the meantime. All that remains is to await our models and our esteemed portraitist. Is portraitist a word? Can't just say painter? It's a nice day. The rabbit voices. I appreciate it. Oh my god. I've never seen this dude's face up close. I've seen this painter before. He's the one from Ishgard, I think. I mean, he is an elf. Or Elizan. Gaius, Ali, would you mind standing over here? Make sure you draw her nice and pretty, mister. I'm old. I like that apron, though. That would be really cool if there was, like, an artist, like, crafting job. There isn't, but that would be really cool. Maybe for the expansion? Did we do it right? Are we making her dream come true? Just imagine him drawing his family to look like how, you know, when you go to, like, Fisherman's Wharf or one of those places, and there's the caricature artist that draws everybody with the huge heads in goofy situations. But it's her whole fucking family. Her whole trauma family looking like fucking like caricatures. That would be fucking amazing. Oh yes, I think you've made her very happy, but we cannot ignore the fact that Gaius is not her only family. I know, but everyone else is gone. I thought you guys were going to draw the rest of the family in there. I wish we could have done more for her. Caricature of Guy. That's exactly it. Like surfing, glasses on. Maybe one of them has like a volleyball, or there's another one with like like it's holding like a tower of books, or like, you know, someone else eating a burger. They all have giant heads. Don't worry, child. As I mentioned, I prepared a little surprise of my own. Wait, what? I'm going to put her in this Pokeball. Wait, is that a surprise, though? I thought they were going to surprise her by showing the portrait, and the portrait actually has everyone in it. Oh, well, okay, that's nice. That's also kind of creepy. But I guess it's mostly nice. Look, Allie. The ghosts of your family. They're all here. They've been G-posed into this position for me. While I understand your surprise, you'll have to sit still for the portrait, I'm afraid. This thing only has 1 hour of battery life, so you really have to sit still, please. Oh, okay, that is cute. Oh, it's like a watercolor, too. That's nice. Oh, is the gift going to be for me to get the portrait for, like, my house, even though it's not my own family? Thank you. Because I get a gift from this quest. Hey, Aura lady, can you do that thing with your Pokeball and my friend Harshaphant, and then we can get a portrait together? Because I think I'd really like that. Please. We're so happy Miss Allie's wish came true. Thanks for helping us, mister. We wanted to thank you too, so we got you a gift. We found it on the beach with our friends in the orphanage. It's our greatest treasure, a pretty pink shell. A shell. Can I get a painting? I don't want a shell. Oh, God. Thanks, kid. We'd better go now, but we hope you like it. Look, we found this rock on the ground. Magina may find the shell a beautiful compliment to it's for the necklace. Okay. It's a pretty shell to add to the necklace. Return to Old Charlian and show it to her. That is nice. Not enough headroom, if I'm going to be picky about this. Why is this a long portrait when it would serve better as like instead of landscape, it should be a portrait, like an actual portrait, so that you have headroom here? Who determined this? Huh? As a hobbyist artist, can I add my 2 cents here? To see Melisandre again along her loved ones, I can't tell you how much this means to me. I mean, you posed them. This truly is a dream come true. I will treasure this portrait for the rest of my days. Words do not come easy at times such as these, but know that you have my sincerest gratitude. Ah, well, it's worth it to get Gaius to shed a tear. Lord knows he didn't do it when he was murdering many people when we were enemies. They are kind of like Force Ghost Crickers. I don't think the Garlean Empire downloaded all Harshaphant's biometrics, unfortunately. Hey, I could describe it. It probably could do like a character creator in there, right? How depressing that would be, though. I mean, it would be great, but it would be really sad as fuck. Like, oh, you want me to just sit here in this chair while my ghost boyfriend just has his hand resting on my shoulder and standing behind me? Yes, that's not going to twist the knife any further. Welcome back, Addis. How did you fare with Gaius and Turncliffe? Well, I got this shell. My goodness, not only did you help him recapture stolen War Machina, but you even helped fulfill his daughter's dream? I'm not sure whether I should be in awe of your ability to solve problems or offer my commiserations for encountering so many in the first place. Mayhap that's simply the lot of a distinguished adventurer. Which reminds me, were you able to procure a new adornment for Mistress Tataru's necklace? Yes? It's simply remarkable. This must be one of the fabled rose shells of Werlet. I hear they're both rare and beautiful, making them the perfect choice for various types of jewelry. If we polish it up and make a few refinements, I'm sure we can incorporate it into the necklace. There's just something else in this package. A rolled canvas or a portrait, it looks like. It must be a gift for you. Is it a portrait of Harshaphant? That's asking too much, I think. Owing to your kind assistance, I believe we are in the running for forging a contract with Werelit's interim government. There could be no more desirable result for the boutique. You have my heartfelt thanks, Gaddis. You're welcome. Okay, what is this? Oh, forever at your side. Okay, so it's a copy of the thing I just saw. It's not a harsh font portrait. God damn it. Well, okay. It's not bad, though.